I know that it's not a music that is attracting like all the people around the world, but there's like many people, and I think you can only reach them when you are true to yourself through the music. The most important part about Soulrise, we know that this music that we are playing is not mainstream music, but this music has such a power. And to do a trip like this with such a great band, you know, that is also such great people, this is really a gift, you know, that's really something special.
Now we are walking into the radio station. Now we are walking into the radio station.
We had a lot of radio shows, radio DJs. Like, I think in the beginning we had like 4 radio shows on our schedule, but in the end it became like 8 radio shows. Even some where Martin called them on the phone.
What is it about roots reggae that draws you in? There's very few bands out there sticking to the roots. You know, you stretch your songs out. I noticed that last night where you're playing some songs and they get real jammy. Is that a direction that you guys are wanting to lean towards, to start stretching some of your songs out?
With Soulrise, I'm really happy to have found a band, you know, that everybody is loving roots reggae music, and that's the most important part here, because reggae music is a music you cannot just learn or study somewhere. You have to feel it, you know. You really have to feel it, and when everybody is feeling it, every instrument and all the vocals, everything has its space within the song, you know, it can breathe, and we really want to make it breathe, you know.
New music sometimes to people is harder to get into because they're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
With you guys were doing, especially the songs that were lengthy, people got right into it. That's when you know the magic is happening.
Yeah.
And that's what you guys all had last night. You had good magic going on, right?
Yeah.
And last night, the energy outside of the venue was, the longer we sort of stayed around, the more the energy just grew and grew and grew because people just ate it up.
DJ Yogi was a highlight. He is such a nice guy, and the performance there was really good.
Burdens through our life into the future, and I can see in a world where those who could change just close their eyes, thinking thank God it's them and not us, the struggle so hard to survive. But what you give is what you get, and when they suffer, it will return back on us one day, no more. We don't want to be separated no more. We are born to be one. No matter where we're coming from, let's live it up to us. Don't you live it up to them, oh no. We're gonna run.
This is really all about the vibe, you know, all about feeling the groove, the heartbeat of the music. And all the radios that invited us, they were really supporting us so much. It was unbelievable for us.
How you doing? This is Drew Saya. This is Irie-nation. We're over here in San Marcos, beautiful San Marcos, hanging out with Martin Zobel and the Soulrise band. Really excited to hear some acoustic stuff playing, and I know a lot of listeners are tuning in tonight, especially for you guys.
Tonight we are at KKSM Radio, Irie-nation FM. So we're recording the show for next week. Soulrise is here. I'm here. Let's get ready.
Word.
Yeah.
Right now we are in Los Angeles at
KPFK, Chuck Foster's Reggae Central.
yeah, right there over there somewhere. There's the Universal Studios. We're right in the middle of Hollywood, and yeah.
Now we have to get ready and get our stuff in the studio to perform some unplugged songs at Chuck Foster's show.
Boom.
Martin Zobel and Soulrise. Take it easy, and we're taking it easy right now live in the studio with Martin Zobel and Soulrise. Gentlemen, welcome to Reggae Central.
Thank you for having us, Chuck.
Great to have you here. Well, tell us a little bit about the band. First of all, one of the things that's going to be interesting to our listeners is you come from Germany.
That's right.
So how you come to play reggae music is then the next question that people are going to want to know.
Well, it wasn't so obvious for me at the beginning. I listened a lot to reggae music, and then I started to play music when I was 20. You know,
Right.
And so at the beginning was more like singer-songwriter style, and then I got more and more into reggae, and then I found like one band member after the other, and everybody here is into reggae music. So this is a great band we have here.
You recorded an album, you played in Europe,
Yes.
and somewhere along the line you linked up with Fully Fullwood, who has produced your brand new album, Land of the Free. Tell me a little about that.
You know, I was on tour in Germany with UK reggae band Misty and Roots,
Yes.
and there I met Dominic Walsh. He was the manager of Tipper Irie at that time.
Right.
And I just let him know that I was going to go to California, and he said, yeah, we're going to link up with a guy called Dale Hoskins, and Dale again linked me up with Fully
Great.
and Francis, so yeah. And
Wonderful.
6 months later, I took the whole band. Really
Heard
amazing.
something that he really liked in your sound, and Fully, a
Exactly.
classic Jamaican musician, played on so many of our favorite records, and now producing, and so great link up, and an excellent album called Land of the Free, and I'm very pleased that you brought some instruments in the studio, so we're going to get a chance to hear you do a little something live right now
Yeah.
with a song called Live It Up from Martin Zobel and Soulrise.
Nice.
I know everything gonna be alright one day. I know one bright day everything gonna be okay. That's why we live it up, live it up. We're positive people. We live it up, live it up. We're positive people, yeah. Ooh, I'm singing, live it up, live it up. We're positive people. Whoa, oh, oh, we live it up, live it up. We're positive people, yeah. Johnny was coming to me and he told me the news. It was packed with images of negative events and crime and abuse. And he wanted me to believe that all of this was true, but I said, now Johnny, as you know, my friend, there is always different points of view. Again I said, Johnny, believe me when I tell you I get your point of view. But there is something that is just so much stronger than this, and I just gotta let it through. Oh, we'll live it up, live it up. We're positive people. Oh, 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 we'll live it up, live it up. We're positive people, yeah.
Reggae Central radio show hosted by Chuck Foster was very special to us. Chuck Foster is, you know, he's one of the most important reggae radio DJs throughout the United States, and I was so nervous, but the team there was great. Big up Chuck Foster and his assistant Shayna Dredd. It's an awesome team, and I really enjoyed the time there, and I think the whole band did.
It has a legendary show. There were the greats of the genre talked to him in this studio, and so did we, so that was pretty cool.
Say we'll live it up, live it up. We're positive people. Whoa, oh, oh, we'll live it up, live it up. We're positive positive people, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Started doing radio in LA in 1982, sitting in on a show called The Reggae Beat, and for me it's all about good reggae music. So when I hear good reggae music, I want to play it on my show, and you're in town, it's a chance for people to really know that you're here.
And it's really amazing when we have live performances, so that's really what we get excited about, and especially international vibes. You know, we keep pushing it forward here in LA, and to know that nationwide, worldwide, that the vibe is strong.
No more negative energy. We need the good vibes. We need to keep them alive. They're gonna set us free. I know everything gonna be alright one day. I know I'm right there. Everything is gonna be okay. Oh, so why we live it up, live it up. We're positive people. Oh, we live it up, live it up. We're positive people. One more time, I got to say, we'll live it up, live it up. We're positive people.